So May Yul Edochie has finally decided to tell her part of the story. Now, the only story we know is the one on the internet that made waves a couple of years ago, which was confirmed by her husband, that is Yul Edochie, because he finally came out with his mistress or his second wife and then his kid. That was Edochie. Then now they have 2 kids. Now Judy and then Yul Edochie have 2 kids at the moment. This woman recently went to an all-women conference in Doha, and from the look of things and the way she was talking, even though it was strictly no recording, but there was a video of her telling her story, and then you can see the tears. People were left in tears. Like, a lot of people were crying. That should tell you that this woman's story, if she should, voice out everything, is going to break the internet. Her husband is going to be seen as the worst person. I'm saying her husband because they are still not yet divorced. She still uses the Edochie name. The divorce is currently in process because there are certain things that, according to the lawyer of May, she doesn't want it to happen to her husband. If she should push further, her husband might get arrested for certain things, and she doesn't want it that way. And I think for the sake of the kids, she's kind of maintaining it low key and stuff. But then, according to her lawyer, if she should push further, her husband is somehow going to be in trouble. And we all know from the look of things, May doesn't want trouble. She just wants a peaceful divorce. Go your way, I go my way. Because at this point in time, she's well to do. She's an ambassador for so many brands. She also has a brand that she's promoting and stuff. So, she's an ambassador. She's well to do and stuff. She doesn't really need her husband at this point. It seems she was the pillar in that house that was holding Yul and, making people see him as the Yul Edochie that we know, hold him in high esteem and stuff. Now, look at this video on your screens at the moment. That was when she was in Doha, the women's conference. This woman left people crying. Grown women were shedding tears. We don't know what she was saying at that point in time, but we are very sure she was telling her story, asking what really happened, why she's advocating for divorce. She wants to really divorce her husband at this point in time. A whole lot of things that we all know. That I think, was it the year Just Lover exposed her husband for having a second wife and a kid, was the same year her son died, or was it the following year her son died? That was the very year her husband claimed, Yul Edochie claimed, that was the best year of his life. You lost your kid that year, and you had the audacity, you showed no remorse and claim that was your best year. When his son died, he even posted a video of him and his second wife Judy, dancing. They were on the internet making a whole lot of merry and stuff. So, it's no news that he came out to say that was his best year. A year you lost your first son, you are claiming that was your best year. So a lot of people at this point in time don't really regard Yul Edochie like that. No, he has lost the respect, the honor, a whole lot of things. He only gets casted in Judy Austin's movies, or maybe he's kind of, I don't know how to say, how you held Pete Edochie in high esteem, the Edochie name. It seems Yul Edochie just wants to tarnish it. Anyway, let's go on to May. Now, after the Doha conference and stuff, we never got to hear what she said. But then she went on a podcast with AY, the comedian, yes, a Nigerian actor as such. And she was being asked a lot of questions. According to her, a lot of men don't really like her at the moment. Yes, because they see her to be advocating for divorce. We all know what happened to her. When it happened, she decided not to be a wife with a number. She claims that she doesn't want to be a wife, a first wife, a second wife. No, she doesn't want that polygamous marriage. So she decided to bundle up, take up her things, and then leave her home because she doesn't like it. She's not a fan of polygamous marriage. Now, according to her, a lot of men think, because of what she did and the way women are hailing her for being strong, for being, for being able to move on from this marriage and then turn her life around. She claims a lot of men think their wives are praising her because she's advocating for divorce. She's telling them that if things doesn't go well in your marriage, just leave, which is not true, because whatever happened to her, even though she hasn't said completely her side of the story, she decided she wants to go. If you want to go, that is your problem. She's not advocating for divorce at this point in time. If you feel your marriage is not working for you, do whatever you want to do. Stay and then work it out. If you want to leave, that is your problem. She's not advocating for divorce at this moment. She's not very far from what we are thinking or anything. Now, she claimed a lot of men see as a threat because when she was able to pick herself up from the gutter. If you know the story of May Edochie, this is a very sad one because she found out her husband has a second wife and a kid on the internet. It took just lover to expose her husband. If not, Yul Edochie would still have been the perfect husband to May Edochie and would be, doing whatever shenanigans he has with Judy Austin at the back. So this woman found out that her husband is married and has a kid with his second wife on the internet. And aside that, the mockery, everything that he and then his second wife took her through was just enough to break her. But then she picked herself up from the gutter. And now she's everywhere. Just like in Ghana, we have Nana Mark Brown. In Nigeria, it is May Edochie. She's an ambassador for so many brands at this point in time. So if you see her trending, this is why she's trending. She's claiming she's not an advocate for divorce. Very far from that. She's not advising anybody to just go for divorce and stuff. No.